Americans discovering that there are black people in Scotland it's incredible. Every black Scotsman, just the notion that every black Scottish person who has a TikTok account woke up to 50,000 notifications this morning because Americans discovered there are black people with Scottish accents and we are just tickled. Like every other video is a black person with a Scottish accent going, mate, like, yeah, we're in here, we're out here, we exist. And they're thrilled too. I saw a comment that said, we're just looking for a quick escape plan and we didn't know that Scotland was on the list of options. And I feel that. And we see black people with British accents, we don't bat an eyelash. Irish, cool. There's just something about a black person with a Scottish accent. I don't know what to tell you.
So who's going to tell American black people that when they say they got beef with British black people, that Great Britain encompasses England, Wales, and Scotland? Scotland is a part of Great Britain. Just some food for thought, right? Because they are a part of the UK, the United Kingdom. I understand. Yeah, I don't know that. The fact that we are in year 5 and y'all still struggle with the difference between race, ethnicity, and nationality, and it has been consistently punching y'all in the face for the last 5 years. It's just mind-blowing to me, utterly and completely mind-blowing. So I think it's so funny that y'all will sit there and throw shade and say, oh, I don't like British black people, not realizing that Britain, Great Britain, the United Kingdom is comprised of England, Scotland, and Wales. Do y'all not realize that TikTok is an international app? And with the exception of India, because India's government banned TikTok, I'm not sure if any other country had banned TikTok, but this is an international app. You're going to come across people from different parts of the world. Just go to the international side of TikTok. It is quite enlightening. Quite enlightening. There are black folks that live in Australia. There are black folks who live in Ireland. There are black folks who live in Wales. Okay? Just like there are Chinese people or Asian people that live in the Caribbean. There are white people with a very thick Jamaican accent. There are white people who live in Haiti, who are Haitian, that speaks Haitian Creole. But y'all really do be showing your asses. And the fact that some of y'all will fix your mouth and sit there and talk about, I discovered black Scottish people. It's like, y'all really on some Christopher Columbus shit. Y'all really on some Christopher Columbus shit. And it's giving fetishization. So what y'all gonna do? Try to appropriate aspects of black Scottish culture and make it your own and then gaslight them? Talking about we're all the same. It's not that deep. It's not that big of a deal. And then play victim. Talking about, oh, they're picking on me. It's a diaspora war. Because I'm starting to notice a pattern.
Hi guys, welcome to yet another video. It's Ndagere here. Thanks for clicking on today's video. We are going to be talking about this. This is something that I actually landed on, and you know, when you're on the internet, things just blow up like out of nowhere, and it's just all over. So there's this black Scottish man that made a video about, school and his accent or how he, speaks. Really shocked a lot of people, especially when it came to black American people. They were in ow.
Explain this to me, right? Explain to me why Scottish school holidays are a bit of a washout. Right, it's been all right this year, but it's been a bit of a washout. And then we get to the week the kids go back, and without fail, you're hitting mid-20s temperature-wise that week. Every single year without fail. What is that? We need to move the school holidays 2 weeks later. I don't even know if that would make a difference. I think Scottish weather, the way it is, it's meant to be this way. It makes us stronger people. That's why Scottish people are so hardy. Anyway, hope you're all having a belter of a day. Catches.
Like, there's this, I don't know if it's a trend where they say, I keep seeing my people, but it's not them. It's kind of like that. Something people usually use on when they act like black people, but they're not really us, if that makes sense. So a lot of black Americans, when they saw this man speak, they were like, okay, I see my people, but I don't hear them. Wait, what? What is going on? And a lot of people are excited, but also calling like black Americans out like, hey, guys, the world is different. Whatever you guys study or whatever your geography is in America is completely different when it comes to other parts of the world. Because how can you be there and not think there's black people in Scotland just because you're in America. Like, make it make sense. And then the other thing is black Americans have been calling these people cousins, which I think is like really nice, cute. Like, I mean, we are, right? And then others are like, hey, wait a minute. So you guys are saying the black Scottish people are your cousins, yet they are African immigrants and Caribbean immigrants. But when it comes to Africans, you say we are different. But now you want to call black Scottish people cousins. Be straight up forward. You only like people from the Western nations that are black people. When it comes to African people and knowing that someone is truly like African, they are not us. They are not part of us. Guys, listen to what is going on. Come back. Let me know your thoughts on it.
So I'm watching all of this discourse that's happening online. And honestly, truly, I'm not here to bust anybody's bubble. But I think you guys need to know this because it's a little bit embarrassing. It is. The black Scottish are also black British. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland all fall under the umbrella, the United Kingdom. So to see you guys on this app ask these people, are they African? Are you guys immigrants? You telling them don't allow those Africans to take credit for what you guys built in Scotland. Number one, are you not embarrassed? The same thing that happened in England also happened in Scotland, the Windrush generation. You also have the African migration. You have the more modern immigration to the United Kingdom. So when you're online talking about, let us know if you African so we can unfollow you now, you should be embarrassed. Because y'all the ones that be sitting online telling these people, y'all don't know nothing about us. Y'all know nothing about our culture. But something so simple as what is the United Kingdom, you don't understand. I guess we all need an education, right? So yes, they are Africans. And they are also Caribbean. Let's get this straight. It is very difficult to find 17, 18, and very early 19th century black Brits. But we understand when they would have really became black Brits. But I'll let you figure that out. I can't give you all the answers.
But it's like so interesting, like the fact that a lot of Americans, and this is not even to bash them, like a lot of Americans literally didn't know that like there was black people in Scotland or black people other than America type of thing. Like it's literally quite intriguing, and I think it's just because like we see like a lot of American TV, so obviously we know yous exist, and somebody else commented about how Alima was on Love Island and she was like the first black Scottish girl that you guys seen, and yous were like, oh my god, like that's pure groundbreaking type of thing, because obviously yous have never heard it, and other people were saying they never actually put black Scottish people on TV, so it's kind of hard to like know that we exist type of thing. But there's loads of black people here, so don't you worry. There's more than enough, but like obviously you learn new things every day, and thank God for TikTok, because this is how you know that we actually exist, because without TikTok you probably would have known that there was actually black people in Scotland, and there's loads of us, by the way, so there's not just 3 of us, there's probably loads on TikTok, but you just need to know what you're looking for.
I don't want to offend the black Scottish people, but what they don't understand is for us, for black Americans, whenever we like come across black folks in other places, especially the ones that like look like us, they look like us. I don't mean just like look like skin tone. I mean like their hair, nails, makeup, all that stuff, whatever. They look like us, beards and haircuts and locks and shit. We all look the same. When we come across y'all, we feel like when Nettie, we feel like when Celie finally saw Nettie again from Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? Because our government, Mister, told us that y'all did not exist, that y'all don't love us, y'all don't care about us, and our government made us feel isolated and alone, like all we had was our government. So when we see y'all, it give us hope that we not alone. We do have, you know what I'm saying? And that's just come from being black American. That come from like the struggles associated with slavery and the bondage that we face. Not saying that y'all didn't go through nothing. I'm just saying that's how when we see y'all, we get so excited and we love it so much. You know what I'm saying? And it's dope. It's dope. Shout out to the Black Scottish.
So it's very disheartening. It took all of 24 motherfucking funky ass hours for the Scottish, the Brits, everybody to start attacking Americans again, just because we were so excited to see Scottish people with deeply melanated skin. They're calling us ignorant, dumb, stupid. Everybody's saying, oh, what's the education system open in America? And it's like, what the fuck? Like, we know that y'all exist, that we exist all over the damn world, but we couldn't conceptualize it because you all in Scotland don't have any type of fucking representation anywhere. I ain't never in my life turned on any program. Y'all are not on our FYPs. We do not see y'all. You all are over consuming us. You have been since forever. I've seen y'all in the comments saying, oh, y'all was forced on us. We was forced to. Y'all wasn't forced to do shit. You're not forced to interact with a black American on TikTok in 2025. We're not no longer in school. You're a grown ass fucking person that downloaded this app. You don't have to see me. You don't have to say shit to me. You don't have to comment on my posts. You don't have to repost. You don't have to tag us. You don't got to do shit. Ain't nobody forcing you. You're still doing it because you are enamored. You all love us. Y'all keep saying, oh, wait, y'all think y'all the main characters, bitch, everybody. And when we say, oh, y'all look like us, nobody's talking about phenotype. Phenotypically, we all kind of look alike all over everywhere. But I'm talking about style. I'm talking about the way we dress. I'm talking about the way we carry ourselves, the way we put that shit on. Even the type of slang and verbiage and vernacular that y'all use. A lot of it comes from us. It just literally kills you motherfuckers to fucking give us any type of goddamn credit, let alone grace. I don't know what it is, what the qualm is, what the issue is, what the beef is with Americans, but specifically black Americans when it comes to other black people throughout the world. I don't know why y'all so fucking mad, but I've literally gone in the comments and this one guy, he's like, oh, you all didn't know that, y'all are so, oh my God, the ignorance. Like, so if we, first of all, once again, it's not like we didn't know, we just can't, where am I gonna fucking see a black Scottish person? Where? This video is strictly for my black American people. I think we need to sit down and talk about what we are putting out in the world. And the reason why I'm saying that is because up until today, I was so confused on why people were thinking that we are ignorant. Why are people sitting here making it seem like we are stupid? They don't know how we literally like carry our education there. They don't know how much we put education first here. Hold on. I started seeing videos today, and there are really black Americans saying things that made me step back for a minute, like, you all are spreading very weird energy around here. Actually, I've seen black people come out saying that they did not know that there are black people in Scotland. There are black Americans making videos saying that they did not know that there were black people in Scotland. I was just confused about why so many people were saying that we didn't know literally. It's because there are black Americans telling people this. That's the first one. 2, black Americans making videos saying that we are not connected to Africans at all by DNA. Why? Either you believe that or you're not explaining that right. Either you truly believe that or you lack the skill of explaining things to people. There's no way to have this skin and not be of African descent. Impossible. It doesn't matter where you go in the world. If the skin is any type of brown, 9 times out of 10, there's African there. I don't understand. I just sat here and read so much things and watched so much videos, and I was getting angry. Like, why are you all just assuming that we don't have, like, the resources and we don't have the skill? They assume that we don't have the resources in the skill because everybody's allowed to sit in front of a camera. And maybe you think I'm not allowed to sit in front of a camera. But there's a reason why everyone should not talk. There's a reason why everyone should not come with us. And I'm not saying leave anybody behind, but I am saying people need to start reading books. People need to start reading books. You can literally have Black American pride, and still understand where you are connected. I'm so confused on how I'm watching in real time Black Americans being extremely American. Like, you know what I mean? You are literally embodying what people think a stereotypical American is, and they are blaming all of us for it. I'm slightly afraid on what's going to happen moving forward with all the defunding that's happening. If we have this much people already that did not read a book, I need everybody to take some time out and just Google just regular Black history. I am tired. I'm mentally exhausted. Because I feel like there's a certain group of us being sandwiched in the middle of chaos. And I'm exhausted from it. So it seems like Black Americans have discovered that there are Black people in Scotland. Now, I don't actually live in Scotland, but I am currently in Edinburgh, Scotland. And the reason I am in Edinburgh is because Scotland, Edinburgh, holds the world's largest arts festival. Every year in August, the world's artists congregate in order to do their shows. So there's currently over 4,000 shows in the small city of Edinburgh, and you see everything. You can see artists from Australia, from Japan, from China, from America. So there's a guy whose show is before mine, and he's all the way from LA. So artists come from all over the world to Scotland to participate in this world famous festival. So I know Black Americans have been so surprised that there are actual Black people in Scotland. And I tell you about my experiences in Scotland. Basically, really very positive. It's a really interesting city, very old city. Is when this is what I think, when during the night, when you walk around during the night, the silhouette and the lighting makes it look so mythical or magical, if I can say that. So if you ever want to visit Scotland, and I know I'm not even from here, but I know I've been seeing all these things about Black Americans, so surprised that there are actual Black people in Scotland.
Honestly, this whole, oh my God, there's Black people in Scotland? Honestly, I can't. I'm trying to be nice here, yeah. But then I go, because a little bit of it is like, people just don't know. So you get Black Scots, you get Black Irish, you get Black Brits. Black people go everywhere, to the annoyance of some. But like, then you get to the comments, and it just reaffirms some of the stuff that I think about some of you Americans. Like, what the hell, man? Some of the ignorance that like, it just blows me away. People saying you're on the wrong island. What? Like, do you call yourself Scots or African Scots? What? I'm genuinely blown away sometimes, and I thank TikTok, because you have been the app that has fully exposed people's ignorance. Like I said, there are people that are genuinely like, oh wow, cool, like, didn't know that, and your accent, wow, very thick. But then the majority of people, it's like, it's almost as if the internet doesn't exist over in America, or didn't, or like it was on some sort of VPN where you only got fed American-centric information. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm stunned. Shout out to my fellow Brits. Shout out to my Black Irish people. Shout out to my Black Scots, and there's Black Welsh as well. Like, wait until you hear the Black Welsh. Fucking hell. It's almost as if you're a product of your environment, and you kind of will sound like where you was born or brought up. Maybe that's just me being stupid.
American ignorance is not race specific. It is actually very race neutral. Everybody who has never left the United States, never really done anything out of the United States, like, they all have the same mindset, beliefs, and behaviors and thoughts about things external to the US. I know this because when I moved to Thailand, I'm Black. My family was like, well, what kind of hospitals they got over there? There's better healthcare outside of the United States. My Black ass family members was like, is there? It's my dad being scared to fly to the Middle East to get to Thailand. I go, you don't have to fly to the Middle East to get to Thailand. He go, well, how you get there? You fly west through California and East Asia. And my dad's a smart man, but he ain't know that. Unfortunately, American ignorance is something which is in the culture of being an American, which is why it's not race specific. The trick to breaking the cycle of American ignorance is being self-aware that you're ignorant because you're an American, because entitlement and just self-centeredness is baked into the culture.
As we've seen the video, that is what people had to say. And I mean, for me, it's kind of hilarious. Like, I don't think we should put the blame on like anyone, because let me give an example of myself. Before I left my country and traveled, I didn't, for example, know that there's Black people that are Chinese, Black people that are Indian, Black people that are Korean. Like, to me, it was always the way they like represented themselves on media. It's always like light-skinned ones. So I never expected, like, you know, there's people that look like me in those countries until I traveled. And I was like, wait a minute. My people are everywhere. Like, wait, what? So when we want to like now shift this blame and call it like, the American education, which I can say sometimes it's not okay, but like we cannot be like, oh, we know everything, because I mean, at the end of the day, we are all learning. But still, I don't think it's okay to be like, we've discovered black Scottish people, like they exist. Like, do you guys eat this and this and that? I mean, they are still African people in Scotland, even though they are black Scottish, they are still African immigrants. So they are going to still have the dishes that African people have. They're still going to have the dishes Caribbean people have. So I think some questions really also come from a place of not so fine. And when people sometimes say, it's being pushed a bit, Columbus kind of, it kind of makes sense a little bit. But hey, here we are. All I can say is, like, for me, it's hilarious because I've been in that situation too, where I didn't know specific groups of people live in specific places until I saw them. So when, people come from a sense of want to know or from a place of shock, why do we have to criticize, ourselves? Like, can we just have some humor for once? I think it's something that came from a place of humor and excitement and embracement and fun. Because I mean, me myself, I rarely see black Scottish people on media or on social media. It's only now that this man, blew up, and I've been really seeing a lot of their videos. I'm like, that's quite interesting. It's amazing for me to see, like, I mean, we have our brothers and sisters everywhere, but can we stop with only liking, people just because they come from a specific geographical place? Like, if you're not from Africa, or if you're from Africa, then you're different. If you're from Britain and you're black, then you're kind of closer to us, you understand us. And I don't really understand how one of our sisters from America was like, you guys talk like us, whatever that you do is because of us. I'm like, that is not okay. That's kind of entitlement. I mean, yes, we embrace like American culture, but like, you can't be like, whatever that we are or how we act and everything that we do is because we are copying from you. I have people in my country that don't know anything about Black American culture, and you ask them things, they're like, what? What is that? Like, they don't know. So it can't always be around you. Like, sometimes you have to learn from other groups of people. But hey, I digress. I just wanted to share this video because I found it hilarious to me, educational, but also kind of shocking. Like, hey, we are actually everywhere, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So in case you want to go to Scotland, there's our people, and they can show you, they've been showing their businesses. They are doing quite well. I mean, they've been asked about racial situations, and they're like, hey, if you want to come, of course, we are still black people. We are still seen as such, but hey, it's not as crazy here as it is in America. Like, you can come and do whatever you want to do. Like, people here are chill. They embrace and they let things go. So you are free to come and enjoy yourself in Scotland. So quite interesting. Quite interesting. I love that. I love that. Who knows? I might end up in Scotland. Who knows? Guys, that is it for me today in the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this whole saga. Do you think it's a negative thing, or it's something to have humor about, and just be happy that we have our brothers and sisters, cousins, nephews, uncles, sisters, mothers, whatever, everywhere that we can actually go and relate with in different parts of the world. I mean, that's how I see it. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in another video. Bye.